Life is like a flowing river. Just as water constantly moves forward, never pausing to look back, we too must keep our eyes on what lies ahead. When we dwell too long in the past, we become stuck, unable to grow or move forward. However, when we look into the future, we see the endless possibilities that await us. This forward-looking attitude is not only practical but also deeply rooted in Buddhist teachings. Nichiren Daishonin emphasized the importance of moving forward with hope and determination. He often taught his followers to remain steadfast, regardless of the challenges they faced. In one of his letters, he writes, "Winter always turns to spring." This simple yet profound statement reminds us that no matter how difficult our present circumstances may seem, the future holds the promise of better times. We must have faith in this truth and press on, no matter how cold or harsh the winter of our lives may feel. To always look into the future means embracing the idea of change. Change is the natural order of things, and the sooner we accept it, the easier it becomes to move forward. The Buddha himself taught that nothing in life is permanent. In the Lotus Sutra, he explains the concept of impermanence, encouraging us to recognize that all things both good and bad will pass. By understanding this, we free ourselves from being trapped by the past or overwhelmed by the present. We become open to the future, where new opportunities await us. But looking to the future doesn't mean ignoring the present or dismissing the lessons of the past. Instead, it means using what we've learned to shape a brighter tomorrow. Nichiren Daishonin emphasized that we should use our struggles as a source of strength. He once said, "Iron, when heated in the flames and pounded, becomes a fine sword. Worthies and sages are tested by abuse." This powerful analogy reminds us that the challenges we face today are forging us into stronger, wiser individuals. By keeping our eyes on the future, we can transform even the most difficult moments into fuel for our growth. When faced with uncertainty, it's easy to feel fear or doubt. The future can be unknown and intimidating, but faith in the mystic law, the fundamental principle of the universe, can give us the courage to move forward. Nichiren taught that by chanting Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, we tap into the boundless potential within us. This simple practice helps us connect with our inner wisdom and strength, allowing us to navigate whatever lies ahead with confidence. The Lotus Sutra beautifully illustrates the power of looking forward. In one passage, the Buddha explains that, just as the ocean is vast and boundless, so too are the possibilities of the future. No matter where we are in life or what we've been through, there is always room for growth, improvement, and change. The future is as limitless as the ocean, and by focusing on it, we align ourselves with the infinite potential that life offers. One of the keys to always looking into the future is maintaining hope, even when things seem hopeless. Hope is like a lighthouse guiding us through the stormy seas of life. Nichiren Daishonin often reminded his followers to never give up hope, even in the darkest of times. He wrote, "Those who believe in the Lotus Sutra are as if in winter, but winter always turns to spring." This teaching reminds us that no matter how long the winter may last, spring will inevitably come. We must believe in the future, trusting that better days are ahead. Another aspect of looking into the future is setting clear goals and aspirations. When we set our sights on a future filled with purpose and meaning, we are more likely to achieve it. The Buddha emphasized the importance of having a vision. In his teachings, he said, "Your work is to discover your work and then with all your heart to give yourself to it." By looking ahead and discovering our purpose, we create a pathway for our lives. This forward-thinking mindset helps us stay motivated, focused, and aligned with our true potential. However, it's important to recognize that while the future is full of promise, it is also shaped by our actions in the present. Nichiren Daishonin often stressed the concept of cause and effect, teaching that the seeds we plant today determine the fruits we will harvest tomorrow. He said, "If you light a lantern for another, it will also brighten your own way." This means that when we act with kindness, compassion, and wisdom in the present, we are creating a future that is bright and full of positive outcomes. The Buddha's teachings often stress the importance of mindful action. By living with awareness and intention, we ensure that we are planting seeds that will blossom into a beautiful future. Looking ahead doesn't mean simply waiting for good things to happen. It means actively creating the future we desire through our present actions. Looking into the future also involves letting go of regrets from the past. We all make mistakes, but dwelling on them only keeps us stuck. Nichiren Daishonin teaches that our past mistakes do not define us. He once wrote, "The present life is the result of the past, and the future is the result of the present." This means that while we cannot change the past, we can shape our future by making positive choices today. By focusing on what we can control the present, we can create a future filled with hope and possibility. The Buddhist concept of karma plays an important role in this process. Karma, or the law of cause and effect, teaches us that our actions have consequences. The good we do today will manifest in positive outcomes in the future, while negative actions will lead to unfavorable results. By understanding this, we can make conscious choices that lead to a brighter tomorrow. This understanding of karma helps us stay focused on the future, knowing that our present efforts will shape what is to come. To always look into the future is to have faith in our ability to overcome obstacles. Nichiren Daishonin's life was filled with hardships, but he never gave up. He wrote, "If you are of the same mind as Nichiren, you must be a bodhisattva of the earth, and if you are a bodhisattva of the earth, there is not the slightest doubt that you will attain Buddhahood in this lifetime." This teaching reminds us that no matter how difficult the road may be, we all have the potential to achieve enlightenment. By focusing on the future and not being discouraged by temporary setbacks, we can reach our highest potential. Buddhism teaches that life is a journey, not a destination. The future is always ahead of us, and there is always room to grow, learn, and evolve. Gautama Buddha once said, "Each morning we are born again. What we do today is what matters most." This quote captures the essence of looking into the future. Each day is a new opportunity to create a better tomorrow. By keeping our eyes on the future, we stay open to the possibilities that each new day brings. The path to a brighter future lies in our ability to look ahead with hope, determination, and faith. The teachings of Nichiren Daishonin, the Buddha, and the Lotus Sutra all encourage us to remain steadfast in the face of adversity and to trust in the infinite potential that the future holds. By letting go of the past, acting with intention in the present, and keeping our focus on what lies ahead, we align ourselves with the flow of life. Just as a river flows ever forward, so too must we, always looking into the future with optimism and courage.